Very good, huh? Give him an A for that. An absent-minded person met another person on the street and said, "Dear me, how have you changed so much? You once had a rosy face, but now you are pale. You were tall, but now you are quite short. Dear me, Mr. Johnny, you have really changed." "But I'm not Mr. Johnny," the person said. "Well, my God, you even changed your name." While fishing off the Florida coast, a tourist capsized his boat. He could swim, but he fear of alligators keep him clinging to the overturned boat. Spotting an old beachcomber standing on the shore, the tourist shouted, "Are there any gators around here?" You know, Florida is full of alligators. "No," the man screamed back. "They aren't been around for years." So feeling very safe, the tourist started swimming leisurely toward the shore. About halfway there, he asked the guy, "How had you gotten rid of the gators?" The beachcomber said, "We didn't do anything. The sharks got them." Joke about marriage. The best way for a man to remember his wife's birthday is to forget it just once. She will remind you. It's cool, no? You all know about that, eh? It's not all the wives are like that, is there? Huh? I never remind my husband of my birthday. He's not here anyway. Being a husband is like any other job. It helps a lot if you like your boss. Oh my God. Scare all the bachelor away. It's not so bad like that. You can try and then you tell me. You can always tell when a marriage is shaky. The partners don't even talk to each other during television commercials. Oh, that's it? No laughter, nothing? It's Marriage is like a midnight phone call. You get a ring and then you wake up. My God. It's so bad. Huh? Shouldn't be so bad like that, huh? A couple of young boys were fishing at their special pond off the beaten track when out of the bushes jumped the gamekeeper, I mean the warden, the one who controlled the fishing area, the spot, whether it's forbidden or not in that area. So immediately one of the boys threw his rod down and started running through the woods like a bat. And hot on his heels came the gamekeeper, chasing him. About half a mile, the young boy stopped and stooped over with his hands on his legs to catch his breath. And then the gamekeeper finally caught up with him. He asked, "Let's see your fishing license, boy." So with that, the young boy pulled out his wallet and gave the gamekeeper a valid fishing license. You know, sometimes you fish, you have to have a license. Yeah, otherwise you're not allowed to. Okay. So gamekeeper said, "Well, son, you must be really stupid. You don't have to run from me if you have a valid license." And the guy said, "Yes, sir. Oh, but my friend back there, well, he doesn't have one. By now he's gone home. That's what it is, huh? It has been proven that married life is healthy. Mind you. Are you divorced? Stupid. It's healthy to keep a marriage. I'm kidding. You do what you want. Congratulations. Statistics show that single people die sooner than married folks. Ooh, how come? So, if you are looking for a long life and a slow death, get married. We're expecting some good advice. Come on. Whoever that is must be lousy. A news photographer, a reporter, and an editor are walking down beach. They see a bottle in the sand. The reporter grabs it, rubs it, and genie pops out. So grateful is the genie, he grants them each one wish. So the photographer says, I want to be on a mountaintop with the wisest of the wise, soaking up wisdom. And puff, he's gone to the mountain with the wisest of the wise. And then the reporter say, I want to be on a tropical paradise, being served pina colada and bonbon all day long by beautiful women. And woof, he's gone to Hawaii beach. A lot of bonbon, pina colada, and beautiful women. And the editor say, I want those two back here right now. We have 6 o'clock new to catch. Oh man. Habit die hard, huh? A married couple was trying to live up to a snobbish lifestyle, went to a party. The conversation turned to Mozart, like, oh, absolutely brilliant, lovely, oh, a fine fellow, a genius, Mozart. A genius of music, Mozart. The woman wanting to join the snobbish society and the general conversation remarked casually, oh, Mozart, you are so right, I love him. Only this morning I saw him getting on number 5 bus going to Long Island. Oh, there was a sudden silence. Everybody look at her and look at each other and look at her. And the husband was so embarrassed. He dragged his wife out into the garage, into the park lot, and said to her, we are leaving right now. Get your coat and come along. So he dragged her out into the car, and on the way home, he was driving, and he doesn't, he still, couldn't recover it. So he murmuring all the time. So finally his wife turned to him and said, you are angry about something? So he said, really? You don't know, really? My goodness, I have never been so embarrassed in my entire life. What about you saw Mozart take the number 5 bus to Long Island, eh? Don't you know anything? The wife say, what? The husband say, the number 5 bus doesn't go to Long Island. Big deal. The absent-minded professor came home late one night. So when he reached the door, he realized he had forgotten his key. He knocked and knocked until finally his wife opened the door. It was very dark. She did not recognize him and explained that, "I'm sorry, sir, but the professor is not at home." So the professor, absent-minded as ever, replied to his wife, "Well, I will come back tomorrow then." A secondary school student asked his teacher if a person should be punished for something he had not done or not. "No," said the teacher, "of course not. If you haven't done, why you be punished for something? Why you should be punished for something you haven't done? You didn't do, right?" So the boy said, "Good, I haven't done my homework." The husband was escorting his wife to a concert, and they arrived late. So he asked his neighbor, whispering, "What are they playing?" So the man replied, "The Fifth Symphony." Yeah. "Well, thanks goodness. Well, I missed only 4 of them." After the student delivered the pizza to Johnny's house, he asked, "What is the usual tip, for the pizza boy?" So the boy said, "Well, this is my first trip here, but the other block say that if he get 5p out of you, I will be doing great already." I mean, he's a miser. Okay. He just say that to provoke him. Cheap, yeah. So is that so? Johnny was kind of irritated. "Well, just show them how wrong they are. Here is $5. The young said, "Thanks. I'll put this toward my studies." "Wow. What are you studying?" Johnny asked the pizza boy. He smiled and said, "Apply psychology." Yeah. A teacher is handing back the homework to the students. So he said, she says, "Johnny, your homework is very, very poor. I really don't see how one person can make so many mistakes." So Johnny said, "It wasn't one person, miss," said Johnny. "My dad helped me." You know everything. It happened to you guys. You are the daddies that make the same trouble. A Kansas cyclone hit a farmhouse just before dawn one morning. It lifted the roof off, picked up the beds on which the farmer and his wife slept, and set them down gently in the next county. The wife began to cry. "Don't be scared, honey." Her husband comforted her. "We are not hurt." So the wife continued to cry. "I'm not scared," she responded between tears. "I'm happy because this is the first time in 14 years we have been out together." He never took her out. Told you yesterday, men's lousy. You have to make some, crispy, new stuff all the time, romantic and stuff. Some like surprise, yeah? Pleasant surprise, something like that. It doesn't have to be money or gift. It's love and surprise, yeah? Keep the relationship going, yeah? "Johnny, did your mother help you with homework last night?" The teacher asked, yeah. Johnny say, "No, she did it all by herself." Why do birds fly south? Anybody know? No? Because birds don't walk. She said because too cold in the north. Thank you very much. We never know. We never know that it's cold in the north. Is it really cold in the north? They fly there because it's too hard to walk. Birds don't walk. Not a long time, no? Yeah, okay. Why do hens lay eggs? Hey, the wise one. Don't hide. Tell me. Huh? Why do they lay eggs?
Don't like to walk with them.
If they drop them, they break.
There, you know the story, right? You are the one who sent this joke. That's a cheat. That's cheating. No. Okay, it's true. It's exactly like that. If they drop them, they break. So she must have copied it already. Okay. Did your wife have much to say when you got home last night? A friend asked. Husband said, no, but that didn't keep her from talking for 2 hours. She don't have much to say, but she can talk for 2 hours. Manager to interviewee for new job. Nah? For this job, we need someone who is responsible. Interviewee to manager. I am your man, then. In my last job, whenever anything went wrong, I was responsible. The wife said to the husband, scientists claim that the average person speaks 10,000 words a day. Oh, wow. Who can that be? Must be Supreme Master Chi. I can speak more than that. 10,000 words? That's nothing. They should have known me, right? The scientist doesn't know. Oh, okay. So the husband said, yes, dear, but remember, you are far above average. A policeman in a lay-by is amazed when a car whizzes past at 70 miles per hour with a woman calmly knitting at the wheel. She was knitting a pullover and driving at the same time. So he gives chase, and on catching up, he shouts, pull over! So the woman shouts back, no, a pair of socks. Pullover, pullover is a sweater. Okay. And when the police want you to stop, he said, pull over. Yeah. So she was knitting, the driver, and they say, pull over. And he said, no, a pair of socks. Whenever my wife needs money, she calls me handsome. No. She said, handsome over. Handsome over. So handsome. One man said to the other, I married Miss Right. I just didn't know that her first name was Always. Always right. A guy was in a restaurant trying to plow his way through a revolting meal. Must be very terrible food. After a little while, he called a waiter over and said, waiter, bring the chef out here. I want to complain about the quality of this disgusting stuff that you have served to me. He said, disgusting muck, really. So the waiter looked apologetic. I'm afraid you will have to wait for half an hour, sir. He just popped out to get something to eat. I can't eat his own either. No wonder. There are only two ways to handle a woman. And no man ever know either of them. Some people ask the secret of our long marriage. We take time to go to a restaurant 2 times a week, a little candlelight dinner, soft music, and a slow walk home. That's their secret, I think. She goes Wednesday, I go Saturday. That's a surprise. Such a surprise.